Hello, hello, hello. It is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, coming to you with another episode of Podcasting Your Purpose. This is actually episode number 97, and the title is Podcasting Procrastination. Yeah. Are you procrastinating? Are you still sitting on the fence? Are you not ready to start a podcast? If not now, when? If not you, who? Hmm. I need you to do this. You can create a podcast on any topic. It's so funny because today I actually was reading an article in the Pod News about a woman, and I forget her name. I'm not going to promote her anyway, but she is going to start a podcast today talking about other podcasts. Now, I'm not talking about a podcast for teaching podcasts like I do every Saturday on Anchor FM, the Delaware Blogger podcast. Let me show you. Anchor FM, Delaware Blogger. Every Saturday at 10 a.m., I come to you with podcasting pointers. No, it's not going to be a podcast about teaching podcasting. It's going to be a podcast about reviewing other podcasts. Okay. That may sound silly, but that is ingenious. Yes, it's like creating a podcast reviewing movies, books, magazines, television shows. But what she's going to do is she's probably going to review the top selected podcasts based on whatever category it is. And when she's reviewing these podcasts, obviously she's going to have a link back to the host of these various podcasts. So she's not only going to capture the host of the podcast who's going to share that podcast with their fans, maybe millions of listeners, but she's going to get that audience to her podcast. What? That is such an easy, breezy way to get more ears on your podcast. So you can create a podcast reviewing other podcasts. So choose a topic or a niche. Suppose you want to just do foreign language podcasts because they're becoming very, very popular. So say you want to promote foreign language podcasts because you speak a particular language. So that's what your podcast is about. Or perhaps it's on travel. You want to do a podcast on travel. Again, we're not able to physically, well, most of us aren't able to physically travel, whether plane, train, or automobile. But were there places that you've traveled to in the past, or perhaps travel that you want to take that you can create a podcast about? And again, it's giving people a mental break. When people choose to pop these earbuds into their ears, they're having that intimate relationship with you. They're listening to your voice. They're listening to your topic. So choose your audience. Who do you want to connect with? That will determine the topic. So if you want to connect with boomers and beyond, and you want to talk about retirement, best places to retire, you can choose locations and each week talk about why these locations are great retirement communities. Could it be the shopping? Could it be the transportation? Could it be some of the arts and entertainment they have there? You can literally start a podcast on helping others to retire to a location that you've never been to. Stop procrastinating. Start podcasting. Oh, that should change the title from that. Stop procrastinating. Start podcasting. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change this. Stop procrastinating to start podcasting, or stop procrastinating, whatever. Oh, no, I'm just going to leave it as podcasting procrastination. That's pretty cool. But anywho, you need to get started. Like, think about this. Remember, I was talking about something. I'm actually going to be doing a review on these new impressed nails, right? So these are from Buzz Agent, BZZ Agent, and this is the kit that I have for the Kiss nails. Now, I don't know if you can see these, but the thing is, my nails, I have long nail beds. So these nails are going to be kind of short for me, but I'm going to review them. So that is another thing that you can do. You can actually do reviews, even though people are not seeing the product, they're hearing about the product. You know, those as seen on TV infomercials, and you go, oh my gosh, I could have thought about that. I should have thought about that. Well, then write about that. What's the good, the bad, and the ugly about it? You can repurpose your audio, your podcast, and turn it into a video like I do here on YouTube, which I'm hoping that you subscribe to the channel so that you're not missing any episodes, that you're sharing it with your friends, and you're always giving it a thumbs up, right? Make sure you do that. But there are so many things that you can do, so many topics, religion, education. Now is a great time to start a podcast on education, teaching. Are there certain tips and hacks you can help parents with as an educator? Now that the children are doing remote learning, perhaps your years, my husband and I were both in the education field. I received my degree in elementary education, as did he. He stayed into teaching much longer than I. I have been teaching, obviously, I teach adults, but I also have gone back into the middle schools, gone into the high schools, gone into the college to talk about social digital citizenship, being aware of what you share online, cyberbullying, LinkedIn, all that can become a podcast. So you all have something that you're an expert in, whether it's life skills, whether it's education, religion, and with all that's going on in the world today, we definitely need to connect in a positive way. And that's what I'd say. Positivity breeds positivity. Connect with your listeners by providing them with positive, whether you're providing tips or hints or hacks, maybe just scriptures, meditation. I have a great fellow podcaster. She does motivational meditation. She loves it. Her voice is perfect for it. Do you have that voice? Do you have that radio voice? Whatever the case may be, you can start your podcast. And you know what? I'm still giving out these podcasting pointers. And on this one sheet, if you want it, make sure you send an email to me. Let me give you my email address, ablakeenterprises.com. And you can start with this. Determine your audience. That's what I say. Choose your audience. Who is it that you want to talk to? Are boomers and beyond about retirement? Maybe it's millennials. Maybe it's current college graduates. Maybe it's college freshmen. How are moms dealing with the empty nest syndrome, or moms and dads dealing with the empty nest syndrome once their oldest goes off to college? There are so many things. Are you a parent of multiples? Can you help with tips and tricks and stories that help parents? You can help whatever. I mean, there are just so many topics. Stop procrastinating. Do you have podcasting procrastination? If you do, you need to stop it. Determine who you want to talk to. And when you're having that conversation, remember, it's an intimate conversation. You may think about, all the people that are listening to you, but if you think that you're just talking to one person, when I come here, I'm just talking to you. But I could be hoping that I'm talking to millions of people because you're going to share this video, right? Okay, do that. Make sure you do that. Once you choose your audience, that's going to determine your topic or your niche. How are you going to help them? What is the pain point? What is it what solution are you providing your audience? That's going to be your topic. That's going to be your niche. And then you just create the title based on that and check that title out. Make sure, there aren't other podcasts with the same title. Now, podcasting is becoming big and powerful, but it's still in its infancy. So there may be lots of topics out there, lots of titles that have not been used. So make sure you use that. And I always suggest that you create a Gmail account using your podcast name as well. Why? Because once you start promoting yourself, once you start getting sponsorships and ads and stuff like that, you want to have one email box where everything that has to do with your podcast goes to. That way you're not, losing it with all your other emails, your business email address, your other personal email address, your kids' email address, everybody's email address. You want to have one that's specific to your podcast. So it should be the title, should be the name of your podcast. And that just makes things easier. Unfortunately, I'm not taking my own advice because I have multiple emails already. And the last thing I want is another email, Delaware Blogger podcast at Gmail, or blog your way to a business profit, or blog to profit, whatever. I'm just going to use info@ablakeenterprises.com. But for you, when you're starting out, make sure you're having it, based on the podcast. Create a description. Again, what is your show about? You want people to know, what is the show about? What is it that you're going to provide to your listeners? Are you helping them with that pain point? Are you helping them with a question or a problem? Are you teaching them? I am teaching you about podcasting. Are you going to be inspirational, educational? Are you going to be the expert in the field? Are you the one that they're going to come to when they have a question about whatever the topic is? So make sure you have a description, something that you can be read. It's almost like your elevator pitch, your 11-second or 12-second or 30-second elevator pitch. What is your podcast about? And be able to talk about it and be passionate about it. Then you're going to create, a trailer or a hook, that intro, that outro. You can use music if you want, but we'll talk about that later. You know what? As a matter of fact, I am one of the instructors in the Elite Conversations EC Podcast Media group, and we have the Knowledge Academy. And I left the link to the Knowledge Academy in the show notes in here so that you can click and register, because every bi-weekly, so there's 2 on Tuesdays and Thursday at 7:00, we provide you with mini webinars, an hour and a half on various topics. And tonight I'm going to be talking about what do you need to start a podcast? So that's what I'm going to be presenting tonight at 7. If you're interested, sign up. The courses are reasonable. You can just order it, and you can order the full package, or you can order 3 episodes, or you can order individual episodes. So make sure you check that out as well. The link is in the show notes. Now, this podcasting pointers printable also talks about your cover art, your equipment, your intro, your outro, why you should batch up some episodes, your scheduling and publishing date, as well as promotion. So those are just some tips that's going to help you when you're ready to get off that fence and you stop procrastinating and you start publishing and start podcasting, then publishing. It's a great way, to do that. And also, if you are interested in the coaching session that's available, send an email to info@ablakeenterprises.com so you can sign up for the mini coaching session for only $159 starting in September 1st. You get a lot of information, not only from me, but you also get the Podcasting Your Purpose resource guide. Yeah. Which is also available on Amazon.com for $15.99. But if you want to order it from me, info@ablakeenterprises.com. I send it out free shipping. You get this resource guide as part of the coaching session, 43 pages. And for anyone that has attended my coaching session can tell you it's well worth it. Again, the prices have increased. It was $97. It's now $159 in honor of my 59th birthday in September. So you've got a couple of days left to sign up now to get the $97 deal. But midnight 31st, it goes up to $159. So send an email today to sign up for your mini coaching session, or to sign up, for the 30-minute complimentary discovery call, where we will talk about not only what these podcasting pointers are, which included determining your audience, choosing your topic and your niche, creating a title, creating your email account, the description, the trailer, the hook, your art, your cover art, choosing the proper equipment. Don't spend a lot of money when you don't have to, because you can start a podcast right on Anchor FM simply using your phone. So I'm not going to tell you to go out and spend a whole lot of money. Intro, outro, music, batch recording, scheduling and promotion, and publishing. So that's what we cover in that 30-minute discovery call, and then we get you signed up for the coaching session. So get that done today. Make sure you sign up for the webinar that Elite Conversations is presenting. And speaking of Elite Conversations, I mentioned this yesterday, but I want to thank you guys for not only making me the top, in the top 25. I came in number 10 for the blogging mistakes most new bloggers make part 2 on Blog Your Way to a Business Profit. And my show, 5 Ways to Grow Your Blog, came in number 19. So I'm really excited about that. So head over to Blog Your Way to a Business Profit, tinyurl.com/blog to profit. We're on hiatus right now, but starting September the 2nd, episode number 1 of season number 2. I'm so excited. I recorded it yesterday. I'm excited. I'm going to record a few more, and I'm going to be doing a birthday giveaway. I have my book. Where's my book? It's around here someplace. But I'm going to be doing some giveaways of my basic, what is it? What am I going to do? Oh, my basic blogging tips for beginners book. Oh, they say it's right there. See there it is. See it back there. That's President Obama over there. Okay, whatever. I'm left-handed, so it's kind of weird. But anyway, I'm going to be doing some giveaways of the book. And you're going to have to listen to the podcast on Blog Your Way to a Business Profit in order for you to enter for a chance to win. So today we covered podcasting procrastination on episode number 97 of Podcasting Your Purpose. I'm here every day, Monday through Friday. So whatever you're doing, make sure you stay smart, stay safe, and stay social, still from a distance, mask up. And I will see you in cyberspace. See ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger. Have a beautifully blessed day. Bye-bye.